Hello and welcome. How are you today? Yes, I'm fine, thank you. And you? Yeah, you're still listening to Lagoon Radio, broadcasting live from the Diocesan Palace here in Marina. And we are going to be taking you through the afternoon drive show here, myself and Simidile. Okay, it's a good afternoon once again. Like us on Facebook at Lagoon Radio Nigeria, on Instagram, and Twitter is at Lagoonradio.Ng. You can also download the Lagoon Radio app in Google Play Store and App Store. And this is taking you all the way to Swahili. We're going to be doing Swahili praise this afternoon. And the time is 10 minutes gone past 2 p.m. here. I remain DJ Shab. And village people, I have...
After DJ Shaba decided to introduce herself without even introducing me properly.
Calm down now, it's a gradual process.
Hold on, calm down. Yes, are you feeling the beat? I'm feeling the beat here right now. Like I feel like dancing myself out. Go easy because go ni budget, go daily budget.
All right, so without me wasting much of our time, a lot has happened over the weekend, and from morning till this time that we are in, a lot has happened. I'm a living testimony, and I'm ready to come and share my testimonies with you. Testimony time, blessing time.
Overcomers time.
All right, how was your weekend, Simi?
Actually, whenever anybody asks me, Simi, how was your weekend? It's like taking me back to a particular nightmare that I don't even want to revisit again. Always my weekend. I don't even know which one is more busy between my weekend and my weekdays. Like, seriously, there's no difference.
I think it's your weekend.
Yeah, but whichever one, we thank God for life. As far as there's life, there is hope. Thank God we have life, we have hope. Thank God.
All right, so I had I don't know how my weekend went, but I can't really remember. Not so much activities. It was somewhat boring, but it was not boring starting from yesterday because I had to do what I had to do after a very long time.
The deed must be done. The deed must be done.
Yes.
See someone on my timeline. Did I say you walk? Professor, did I say you walk? Please leave me at my weekend alone. I don't know where I spend that weekend. I'm
going to cast you here. It brings me to my first story for today. Okay, I don't know what's up with Nigerians in the UK. Maybe it's me or it's just them. Okay, so there are two stories coming all the way from the UK because I traveled all the way to the UK and then I'm back. So let me just tell you what I have come back with. This one. Okay, so this man went to. He went to get bread, and then he discovered that the bread is just €1.70. Clearly factoring importation, and when you look at 100%, it should not be more than maybe 3,500. For thievery, according to him. So he said, "We deserve our leaders thoroughly." So now if you look at this bread now, calculating the €1.70, that's equivalent to how much? 7,500 naira. If you look at this bread that this brother is holding like this bread it can't be more than 800 naira. No. Now things are really expensive.
500. The last loaf of bread I bought, and that was over the weekend on Saturday, to be precise. It was 500 naira.
Okay, that one is still cheap. But the one I get in my area, the one we get or the one we eat at home, we get that one for about 750, about 800. I mean,
So
I love to eat bread a lot.
Personally, a 750 naira bread here in Nigeria is about 7,500 naira in the UK.
Kwakboke. But so that's that on the bread. So I'm going to take the other one from the UK, from the abroad. So this lady says, prepare for depression and other mental health issues. So she has come out to tell us, for those who are planning to relocate, madam, did you prepare this much? That's the question. Did you prepare this much for you to travel? I want to go there. I want to come there. Let me come and have that mental health issue. Let me have it first, and then we'll now move forward.
Sharp.
I don't get.
You know this stage of my life. At least Obembeko Bimbi. Let me. Obembeko maybe I've spent few years on the planet Earth. Nobody can use bread to pack my omeobe. If you know that you want me to prepare for depression because I want to relocate to the UK and you're telling me to think about it and all that, why don't you that are there, come back? So that let me go and replace.
So basically, she's talking about no free food, no free anything.
There's nothing free. You can only get
free food here, because over there, no food for lazy man, no work, no food.
Sharp. Let me tell you something. Even here, there's no food for a lazy man.
Not even now that
even the beggars out there in the street, they still beg, like they still work for it, like they still,
you see them running
after cars, running after people. Yeah, that's their homework.
I had an experience this morning. I really walked. See, I walked and I worked.
That is it. So basically, there's no food for a lazy man, and it's like, okay, you just sleeping in the house when you're supposed to go out to also. You're just in the house, you're there, and you're expecting food to come. Kole come now. So whatever your hand find it to do, as we have now in this kind of situation,
well.
Do it well. If it's begging, you know how to do.
Let us all be depressed together. Don't worry, leave us. See, leave us. We want to leave us. Just let us be.
You know, there are different categories of depression, really.
Whatever kind of depression. Let me get to the abroad, whether UK, whether US, whether Brazil, whether anywhere, all of you that you see down there, and then you'll be advising us here that people should think well before you travel. Did you think well?
Calm down. I'm not potating.
I'm not potating. I'm just telling the fact.
Like what I'm trying to say is there are different categories of depression. Eh? It's good if you are depressed in a good environment. But when you are depressed in a bad environment, that's double wahala for the body.
We didn't mention
so
which is good environment,
which is bad. If you're facing depression in a good environment, fine. If you're facing depression in a bad environment, it's double wahala for the body. So choose your depression wisely.
Choose your jackpot wisely.
But really, depression is real. Let's be sincere. Let's be honest. Depression is real. So at such, I would just say, let's take care of our mental health. And no matter the situation we found ourselves, that reminds me, I had an experience over the weekend. That was last week Thursday. Last week Thursday to Friday. Okay. We've already gone to sleep and we locked the door. Like there's a middle door in the house, like the one that leads from the room to the living room to the kitchen. So NEPA restored lights now. I be electricity distribution company, popularly known as NEPA. They restored lights now. So I wanted to go and put on my freezer and the fridge and all that. So I went, put everything on successfully. My mind was at rest. All the perishables are inside the freezer, they are in good hands. And I said, let me come back to the room. As I closed that middle door, I said, let me lock it. We lock it twice. As I locked the first one, successful. Second one, I just said, "Pam, sharp." That's how the kokoro, it just hang. Boom. I couldn't open. I couldn't lock. And, I've already locked once, so it was basically locked. First thing that first came to my brain, I'm like, hey, okay, let's even assume I planned going out that Friday to do some runnings and all that. So I'm like, okay, I could even waive mine and do it some other day. Okay, what about my son going to school? How is he going to eat? How are we going to? Will I go downstairs? Like, will I pass the back door and start? And I stay on the third floor. Hey, oh my goodness me. That's how the Spirit of God just ministered to me. That, hey, Olabisi Simirere, don't protect yourself. Oh. In this condition that you find yourself, just calm down and go and
give
sleep.
thanks.
You give thanks. And do you know that I just calmed down? I calmed my nerves, the nerves that God gave me. I calmed it down and I went to sleep. Jeje me. Even though while I was sleeping, psychological stuffs and all that, I was dreaming that the door opened. I was having a lot of dream about the door and all that, but basically I just had to calm myself, and I just knew that things would actually work out in the morning. And in the morning, I called for help very early, around 5:30 thereabout, and immediately, in fact, the guy didn't even spend up to 5 minutes. He has already fixed it for me and all that. So I'm like, hey, so let's assume I've now started to protect and do all those things now. That's how I would just day my day, and the whole thing will just affect my livelihood. So just take your mental health seriously, as I was trying to say. Anywhere, anything, any situation you find yourself, just take it one step at a time. Just be calming down, because why? Everything is gonna be fine. So whether you should I say agitation now, or this kind of excitement, or whether you're anxious, in fact the Bible is completely safe. You don't have to be anxious. You have no reasons to be anxious unnecessarily. So it's normal to be anxious, but just calm down. So concerning depression, anti-depression, you're on your own. If I feel like relocating like this, is that UK go they are talking about? Only Makokotowo is the one I even want to come and taste. Because as I am, I know I'm not lazy. I know I can also but and anyone that can survive in Lagos. My dear brothers and sisters, there's no way
The
you
story is
survive.
different.
Well,
On a more serious note, I think I get what she's saying. You have to be prepared mentally. You have to be prepared. We were discussing here last week and about 2 weeks ago, those that just pick their bags and say, okay, I want to travel because there's greener pastures over there. Are you really ready for this thing? Are you ready to do many jobs? Are you ready to go? I mean, do you have what it takes to do a good job, to get a better job over there? Or you just want to go there and go and start doing all those many jobs, washing toilets and, so you understand. So you have to prepare yourself mentally. You have to have a concrete reasons or genuine reason for wanting to jackpot or to leave the country, just to put it at that. Thank you very much, madam. And then we'll go on a music break, and when we get back, we'll continue right into the show.
This is Lagoon Radio. This is Lagoon Radio. This is Lagoon Radio.
All right, welcome back from that music break. We're still in the mode of Swahili worship. All right, thank you very much. My producer decided to block my ears. I am not available.
We are going the Swahili way, and I was actually feeling the groove.
Don't worry, the song is still here. I'm gonna keep it for you. So the next break is going to be that one. That's Swahili praise.
Thank you.
I won't start from the beginning, just so you know. All right, moving on to the next gist for today. What do we have here?
Okay, let me give you the one that is just fresh, simple, and should I even say simple? Because simple go like what my eyes see today, and my mouth cannot talk it finish. I think in the morning, that was during the newspaper review, we talked about forced scarcity in Ogun, Osun, and Oyo State. Do you remember that? about fuel scarcity and
Yeah.
talking
This
about
morning.
fuel
Yes,
heading
yes,
to
yes.
300 naira per liter. That's how the Holy Spirit now minister to me and say, okay, see me after the newspaper review, when you're on a short break, just carry your car. Go and fortunately, I do keep a jerry can inside my car, like in case of emergency, I just get for a while going back home and all that. So that's how, and I carry the car and say, let me go and buy fuel. The traffic that catch me from CMS here to Awolowo Road, my mouth cannot say it. And do you not know the funniest? I know if we're to buy.
Oh God!
Like it's painful at the same time. It's just when you get to a particular stage in your life and you are in a particular situation, you cannot cry, you can't just help but laugh. Like you just laugh. It's paining you, but you're just laughing. You know that kind of situation.
Because those situation will end up being funny.
I'm like, well, I to just see corn oil here in Marina Exit, very close to us here. The queue there, it's something else. It's something else. I had to head to Awolowo. Basically, all the filling stations around our environment were already jam-packed. So I had to find my way to Awolowo Road. Even the Awolowo Road here. God, we help us.
Speaking of fuel scarcity, this morning I had my own fair of the experience because I stood at the bus stop. Oh, my destiny of where are you? I need a car. Don't
You
worry,
need a car, you have to fail it.
Don't worry, leave that one. Let the car. They will look for money to buy. You know how long it took me to get. I didn't even get the bus. What am I saying? I stood at the bus stop for over 30 minutes, and then I had to start the Israelites journey because I can't keep standing there. I almost turned back because I had to send her a video like, see me, I should go back. Answer.
Move on, don't be tired. Your Savior understands. It shall be well, shall be olegbe. Move on, don't be tired. Your Savior understands. It shall be well. You know what I'm thinking right now, hey? Sharp, let's go.
It's crazy, really. I had this experience. I came to the studio and I just removed my shoe first because I was almost having bruises. Like, I can't even wear the shoes this morning. Like, this Lagos, no be harm at all. No be harm. And people were just looking at, is that bad? The insecurity is that bad that nobody wants to stop to help you. And we're two ladies walking. I mean, it's terrible. All my body's spinning like this. I said it in the morning. I need some pampering.
Actually, what I'm actually thinking right now
pampering.
Is to get off from this thing, we need someone that will teach us how to ride bicycle. Because bicycle does not use fuel.
It's too shy.
Just service is there. But just be ready to walk out. Because by the time you ride that bicycle for like 2-3 consecutive days, you won't be able to climb stairs. And come to think of it,
it's actually a good exercise.
It's actually a good exercise, but when you're starting, when you're just getting started, you feel it.
Yes.
And that's when maybe you're trying to climb the stairs and you're feeling as if something is pulling you back.
Like a stringe. But it's really terrible. I had to trek all the way from wherever I was coming from to work. You can imagine how far it is. God. If my EPA is listening, I need a car. I can always get money for fuel. You see, standing at that bus stop is very ridiculous. If you get
money for fuel and you not see fuel to buy, what will you do?
Did you not see fuel to buy?
Okay, let's do something. Let's do so that it can be easier for us. Sharp needs a car, I need a bicycle. Or maybe Sharp needs a car with bicycle souvenir. Why me?
Yes.
I need some credit allowance in my bank account and a bicycle, tanko.
Whichever one comes first. But she already has a car, so she's not complaining.
Whether
or not she leaves the studio
upgrade.
at night, you still have a car. Whether or not you want to leave the studio at night, of course you have a car. You don't have to wait at the bus stop to get a bus, and then security-wise, you're covered by God's grace.
Don't
call my name again. I'm hanging.
Send you to me on this show this afternoon.
Don't call my name again. I'll move on. Don't call my name because I'm already hungered. I'm hungry.
Please, don't be angered.
All right. So this one goes to the 2023. It says you lose the right to complain when you don't vote. Former INEC boss, Professor Jega. Is he saying the truth? Is he saying the truth?
You lose the right to complain.
So if you don't vote, you lose the right to complain. We do not have government by the majority. We have government by the majority who participate. I think it's speaking the honest truth. Yeah.
It's actually speaking the honest truth, but at the same time, me, the way my brain used to think, like we'll be in Lagos discussing, my brain would have think and reach Kafancha. Or reach
Ekiti.
Ekiti is even close by.
Zamfara. No, Australia.
Australia. Everyone have think and reach Australia. Now, he said you lose the right to complain when you don't vote. Fine.
Of course, yes.
You lose the right to complain. But at the same time, if you vote and you now start complaining, who is ready to listen to the complaints?
Okay, so I was going to say something, but I don't think if I can say it on here. But during the last election, I had to vote for someone, and then I really do not care if I lost the vote. I really do not care. But at some point, happy. It's better to lose it than to waste it, because at the end of the day, you regret that. Why did I have to put in for this person and you're not saying anything? So you understand. So I think it's in your best interest to vote, and you open your eyes while you're doing that. You open your eyes, because this is our future. This is only when we can correct it. After 2023, until after 8 years before we can make any decision, because I'm sure 4 years, between 4 years and 8 years, because I'm sure these people want to go again for the second term.
Really, depending on how well the person actually performed.
Yeah, so between
in the first term.
We can't make any other decision between 4 years, not until 4 years and 8 years after. So let's open our eyes and do the needful as a youth, as the order of our own future.
Basically,
let us come out.
Basically, if you've not gotten your PVC, you need to get that, and if you've not upgraded, you need to upgrade and update your PVC, so that, because every vote counts right now, every vote counts. So I think this point we are now, we actually need to take things as seriously. Okay, we have some birthday shout out. I think we'll take that after we go on the break. So let's just take this.
Okay. I want to give, because she want to dance, I'll give her that song. I'm not going to start from the beginning, so note that.
Shabi Olegbe Taiwa.
Okay, I'll start from the beginning for you. So
thank you. Stay connected.
This is Lagoon Radio.
Maishani mwangu umeniangazia uso wako. Yesu umenifaa maishani mwangu. Yesu umenifaa maishani mwangu. Maishani mwangu umeniangazia uso wako. Maishani mwangu umeniangazia uso wako. Misi babaiki, Yesu uko nami. Misi fadhaiki, Yesu uko nami. Lalamiki, Yesu uko nami, nisihangaiki, Yesu uko nami, umwaminifu kwangu, mwaminifu kwangu. Niende tena kwa nani? Kwako tuko na uzima. Walio ndani Yesu wanara, walio ndani Yesu wanatabasamu. Mbali na wewe ni giza mtupu. Mbali na wewe kuhangaika sana. Kwa Yesu kuna amani. Kwa Yesu nina upendo. Kwa Yesu nimekombolewa. Kwa Yesu nimeshinda. Nilikuwa mtumwa wa dhambi.
Simi, tell me thank you.
Thank you, Sharp. God bless you in Jesus' name.
All right, that's still Yesu umenifa. So I really praise and putting the call through to the celebrant of today, Ada Ora.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, am I on to Adara? My name is Simidele Oke, calling you from Lagoon Radio.
Okay, yes, you are.
All right, this is wishing you happy birthday, and this is a request from Chimezie. She told us to wish you a happy. He told us to wish you a happy birthday, and this is wishing you a long life and prosperity.
Amen.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Hope you enjoy your year and have a soul year.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right,
I just send it across.
all right. Take care and have a nice day.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. I thought I was hearing wrong. I was hearing myself again. But happy birthday to you once again, Adaora. Long life and prosperity in the land of the living. Many, many, many more years to come.
All right. Before we continue, you can send in your shout out to our studio line, or you can call in to give your shout out, or anybody you want to wish a happy birthday, like happy anniversary, happy whatever, anything happy, because we are happy people here in Lagoon Radio. You can call our studio line on 08189 Lagoon. That's 08189524666. 08189524666. You can also visit all our social media handles on Facebook at Lagoon Radio Nigeria, on our YouTube, on LagoonTV, and Instagram and Twitter at LagoonRadio.Ng to stay connected or join the conversation. All right, Amebo, are you done?
Okay. Thought I was okay, so this is a terrifying moment. A lady collapsed during her boyfriend's marriage proposal. Okay, so the lady posted this and said, my cousin asked his girlfriend to marry him, and then she just went down. She collapsed. That's
but really, I think at times I just sit and wonder what maybe if you're getting a surprise proposal, like what makes you scream? And what makes you faint? Maybe I'm asking because
propose to me first. Let me know whether I'm going to do any of these things. No, wait. First, let me know whether I'm going to cry, whether I'm going to scream,
or
whether
I'm
going to collapse, whether I'm going to reject, whether I'm going to slap you back.
Basically, maybe because nothing really surprises
you bring
me.
correct ring, go see me. I'm not joking.
How much ring do you need? Am I the one that to propose to you?
You want to practice?
Why are you
now?
giving me times and conditions?
You want to practice now?
Come here. I think there's one Abuki that sells panda very.
You look at me. You look me finished. You people of God, people of the Most High. Am I that bad?
People of the Most High.
Am I that cheap? Take time.
No, but basically, I actually wonder what makes people scream, what makes people faint, what makes them want to run away from that venue. Because me, you can never catch me on fresh. You can never catch me on a way. Cut to meet you. Hey, there was no cut. Cut to meet you. So far, so good.
To answer your question, this comment says, "Now she know waiting and I don't see."
Hey, wait.
Not true. It's for whatever reason. I don't know. Me like this. That my heart is very, very strong like this.
And my dear sibling from Adam and Eve said fell in love, literally. So she literally fell in love by falling in love. And there was a particular video that was trending. I watched that video over the weekend. Though it's been long in trend and all that. So I watched it over the weekend and I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop laughing. A video of someone that was in haste, like walking in haste, and there's this caption that says, the way my brain leaves me when I fall in love or something. I don't know if you watched that video. I'll show you after the show. Like, I was just literally laughing. Like, Nigerians, we are creative. Because no matter the situation we find ourselves, basically things are not smooth right now, but at least we still make lemonade out of the lemon the economy is giving us, or whatever the environment is giving us. So I think that's a kudos to us here in Nigeria, and kudos to all Nigerians. In fact, I'm getting emotional. It's with me as if I should do giveaway, but really it's my account that is shouting, don't give away, because I can't basically
Money have remained.
Money I remain
Wazoo.
15 naira. I remain Wazoo. So sorry, I will not be able to do giveaway right now. But later, let me just. You people should fast and pray on my behalf, because very soon, maybe next afternoon drive show tomorrow. By the time we are happen tonight tomorrow, I will just do giveaway. You know, Lord, thank you so much.
All right, so that's that on that.
So I think we should actually try to take the second
Yes,
call,
we'll take the second
shout out.
Shout out now.
Yeah.
Are you putting a call through?
Yes, please. I'm putting a call through. Let's just give you this other Swahili praise before the picker picks the call. Stay connected. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Noya. My name is Simidele Oke, calling you from Lagoon Radio, and this is wishing you a happy birthday, Kotsi, Chimezi, and Nosike. How you doing today?
Wow.
She's shocked.
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh my God. I'm practically blushing
you.
here as well.
I'm telling you.
Oh.
Wow. Oh
Birthday
my
to you.
God.
Hope you're enjoying your day. How's it going?
Yes, oh yes, it's moving fine.
Cakes
Thank
rolling
you.
in. Are cakes rolling in already?
Wow.
Do we have cakes rolling in already?
Yes, yes.
Happy birthday to you. Go enjoy your day. And
I'm
have a lovely
overwhelmed.
one.
Oh God. Thank you.
Really? So where's the party? Let's come and stop the party. In fact, we don't mind closing down the studio because of you. We'll come to the party.
Wow.
Oh.
Guys.
That one enter.
Oh God.
Have a nice, have a very nice.
I love you people very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Too.
Oh God.
Sharp. Take care
All
of
right.
yourself.
Have a lovely day.
Love
Enjoy.
you.
Thank you.
Oh, Sharp, please let me wipe my tears. I'm going
This is
That's how Shabba carry us and go to Alamu. Like seriously, it got me a bit teary. Like, let me just say the surpriser eventually became the surprise. Tabi, how would I put it? No.
Yeah, she was surprised really. This kind of moments. Mom said, God where?
God where?
God where?
You are celebrating your birthday now.
It doesn't. We must even birthdays alone. You have to celebrate.
But really sharp.
Too.
You people that are celebrating your birthday for the first 6 months of this year, no. You're using it to prepare me. At times I'll now be counting down. When is my birthday? You go. It's still far.
It's coming.
September
Calm
long.
down.
What are we going to do?
Calm down. It's coming. You're just in a hurry, yeah.
Ah,
I was once like you a few months ago, well, before last month, you know.
mhm.
So that's how my aproko carry me. Let me act like me. Carry me to Lagos Airport, where airport staff refused to release the luggages of, people coming in, going out, and all of that, because they haven't been paid salaries for 6 months.
Is it the passengers that are owing you salary or who?
And they were even saying that if you video them, there's no luggage for you. Like, everything is what? As in, do I blame them? This is Nigeria, and this is practically, you people should get your PVC. Power must change, and have you said they talk?
Yeah.
And if you not change, if you want to remain, get your PVC. Get your PVCs. Not one person. Get your PVCs.
But basically, you know what I could actually bring out of this kind of scenario is that Nigerians, we are always in a haste to react to something. Okay, the organization you're working with is owing you salary for 6 months, and you're venting the anger on the passenger. Please, do you want to sell the luggage of the passengers?
I didn't understand.
Abi, you seizing the luggage of the passengers, we now move the people owing you to pay you your 6 months salary or to pay you your let us sit and think.
Just
now.
Uncalled for.
It's uncalled for, really. It's uncalled for. In fact, I don't even want to be angry today because I have started with Swahili praise from the onset. Calm me down.
Anger not.
I need one bottle of cold sobo. It's a cold sobo.
Anger not.
I need sobo.
You're owing me still.
Cold sobo. Shebi is cold.
So I'll just take a few comments here. Let's get more engagement. But why the passenger's luggage? Are they the ones owing you?
Exactly.
Just imagine the inconvenience. Imagine a passenger the government is also owing a salary, and you still won't give them their luggage to go home. Which kind of alarm is this one, for God's sake? So everyone is just angry in this country.
Like I'm even angry right now, and I need a bottle of cold sobo.
Okay, so Shana passengers won't come pay your salaries. I don't understand because me I already paid for this thing. This thing you if I get hold of one person, I will sue you.
Or you even tell them you can tell them that what you can tell them more than what the boss is containing. My luggage have missed. Come and pay.
That is how people get into trouble.
Exactly.
Get into trouble by
We are just in a haste to come to conclusion about a particular thing. Okay, the next thing the government is owing us. The next thing is to seize passengers' luggages for what? Could make sense now.
Oh, good. I know the reason why you've not. I never. When it comes to power and all of that, I know the reason. Now I'm saying it because see people like this. You have to just carry one person as a stick. You make the person a scapegoat. Just hold one of them. The reason why you're holding my luggage, you tell me. If I'm your employer, you explain to me how I have, in fact, entangled with you not being paid. You explain everything to me.
But this doesn't make sense, really. Let's just see. The
Bible
Bible is complete. Be quick to hear, be slow to speak, or be slow to act. So
Yara láti gbọ́ràn, lọ́ra láti fèsì.
And this kind is too.
I really do not blame them. It's 6 months, but you don't have to take it out on the passengers, honestly.
Because it's not the passengers that are owing you. The passengers, they paid before traveling. I mean, they did not buy tickets. It was a free trip. It wasn't all expense paid trip by the government now or by whoever. They paid for their tickets and they traveled. They came back. It's not your money they used to pay. So even people you're supposed to seize their luggage, you did not seize. Take for example now, if a government official, a top government official, if you even want to seize luggage, if a top government official is coming back from a trip, seize this luggage, then we'll know you mean business. We are the ones doing ourselves in this country, really.
Of course.
And this thing, it's okay. It doesn't even solve the problem on ground. So instead of sitting and thinking of what would actually solve the problem on ground, you're in a haste to make conclusions and start doing things that are kind of irrational, that doesn't even make sense at all. Could make sense now. I can't travel and you will seize my luggage. It means if I will seize you. Are you joking? I mean, you won't collect me.
Is it something of joke to you?
Then there's someone that could be joking. Squeeze me or joke you.
This morning we're talking about captions of stories and all of that.
Exactly.
If you're someone that does not always calm down, if like your blood is always hot, you want to rush into taking decisions. You read some captions and then you conclude and you're like, what's up with you people? You want to give someone a heart attack. I mean, look at this. Actress Timidola's relationship with Mr. Easy suffers a huge setback after he celebrated himself on Father's Day. And then I'm like, what has happened again? Guess what? Guess what happened? The guy just posted this picture and he was like, Happy Father's Day to me. And then Temi came asking, I have questions. How has this one become a setback? People will not give somebody a heart attack, I'm telling you. I mean, God will not let their relationship suffer any setback in Jesus, and this is coming from a fan of theirs.
A prayer warrior.
It's true now. I don't know why people will not give somebody a heart attack.
But really, there are some headlines that if you don't read into the story, you would be misled.
That's it now.
So, and that's why it's good for us if we're going through the street of social media. Once you see a particular headline,
take your time.
Take your time to read into the story and don't just come to conclusion. Now, anyone that just reads this headline, I will say, hey, Otedola and Izzy, they have break up, their relationship has suffered setback.
They are just couples having fun.
Nothing is happening. At least he posted himself, Happy Father's Day to me. Okay, let's just say he hasn't even given birth to any child. Whether you're okay, whether
he's celebrating himself in advance now.
So as far as you actually want to be a father, celebrate yourself. Happy Father's Day. And this is saying to all our male out there, there's actually a particular flyer I saw yesterday, like Happy Father's Day to the Emilocons. So this is wishing all the Emilocons
Happy Father's Day.
You know, when we celebrated International Women's Day, celebrated Mother's Day, celebrated Women's Day, and other mothers, even myself that I'm a woman.
I can't even count. Like how many mothers do
how many mothers? But now, Happy Father's Day to all the father figures out there, you know, single, married, intending fathers, generally set of Emilocon. And we thank God we were able to bake in here for you yesterday. Happy Father's Day to everybody, all the male, or all the fathers.
Some people are aspiring, so still.
Yeah, aspiring fathers, intending fathers, and fathers that have hang boots.
It's a one-time thing that happens every 19th of June, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So at least we give you that one every 19th of June. Just take it. And because before you know it, by July, you can even be anyone. International Women's Day, women in something. We are women in business, women in tech, women in something. You know, but we give you June, and that June I think just go and, you know, make use of it. We dash you. We dash you at the dashing. I enjoy it.
All right, I think this is going to be about the last one, except Semi has something for us. So at least 18 passengers burned to death in an auto crash in Niger State. Okay, so no fewer than 18 passengers were burned to death in a ghastly motor accident involving a Toyota bus and a truck in Niger State. The accident occurred in Gidan Mangoro area along the Minna-Bida Road, Minna, the state capital. The incident, which occurred at about 3 a.m. on Saturday, is said to have involved a Kano line bus going from Lagos to Kano, but unfortunately had a head-on collision with a broken-down truck along the way. So it is reported that 18 occupants of the bus, including children and the driver, met their untimely death. So none of them survived. As they were burnt beyond recognition, while their charred body were mangled. It was learned that the broken down truck was almost in the center of the busy Minna Road without any sign to warn other road users. Hence, the bus rammed into it and burst into flames, causing the death of the occupants. So the accident was also confirmed by the spokesperson for the State Police Command, DSP Wasiu Abiodun, who said the only survivor of the accident was receiving the treatment at the undisclosed health facility in Minna.
Wow. That's quite sad, really. And drivers, we really need to be careful. Okay, I was over the weekend. I went somewhere, and you know, I discovered there were some broken down vehicles, even trucks, in the middle of the road. So if you're someone that you're not careful, you just, you know, it's God that is saving us, really. And at the same time, we need to be careful. Like this Yoruba adage you say, if you're saying God is looking after you, or okay, if you say God is literally, now let me just interpret in English. If you say God is looking after you, you now go and carry banana, should I say branch, and say you want to use it and climb palm tree. Is it possible? You know you will fall. So let's be careful, really, because this period, everyone is going through a thing or the other. You understand? So this period, we just need to calm it down and at the same time be careful. And we just pray that the souls of those who actually lost their lives in the accident will rest in peace, because that's all we could do.
Yeah, so that's rather unfortunate, and we pray for them, really. This is what we're going to call it a wrap. Thank you very much. It's been an amazing time, and I'm sure you had a swell time too. on Lagoon Radio. Follow us on Facebook at Lagoon Radio Nigeria. On Instagram and Twitter is at Lagoonradio.Ng. I remain DJ Shab.
Olabisi Simidele Oke, Omajayi Ogidolu Onikonga Ajipon, Obomi Oshuru Weda, any Ajayi Gbagba ti o le gba tan. Nobody can gba Oluwa re. Ajayi nwe lodo. Every rich people in your world.
Thank you very much.
Village
Coming
people,
right
Shab.
after now is the Share Thought Show with your very own, the DJ Shab. I'm sure you don't want to miss it. I have a very interesting question to ask you. So, we're going to gather here once, three, don't knock. We'll gather yarn together. Keep listening to Lagoon Radio and have a lovely day.